Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of PlanetBase, which we are playing on the initial planet, which is planet type D, a desert type planet, where we're going to continue on with the end of our last saved game, which was save game, I believe. So this episode, we should be on episode 7 today. Just had some additional colonists coming in, so at the moment we stand on 133 in terms of population. Oxygen production is 150, so I think we need to basically start looking at adding additional production again. Of oxygen, I mean. So I'm going to build an extra oxygen production facility just over here. Link that up to parts of the base. One of the things that I also discussed was actually building an additional storage facility, because we are getting pretty close to an actual finite limit on that. Okay, so I'm increasing the game speed and I'm collapsing the tops of the buildings again. Now, as you can see, this particular building here has dropped to 19 in terms of oxygen level, which is a really, really low level. So to me that's a clear indicator I need to build additional oxygen production facilities, particularly around here. Now, do I see any buildings where we got higher levels? 19, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20. So it really looks like that particular part of the base had some oxygen problems. Okay, it's no longer in the red. Slowly climbing. But I still want to keep an eye on actually my levels of metal. Particularly metal production seems to be a bit of an issue for me. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I keep an eye on that. I will also build an extra airlock here, I think. Yep. So we'll be able to quickly be able to get people to dump their stuff into that storage facility there. Alright, so connections are quickly being built, as you can see, just making sure we get enough stuff through there. I should be building guns and so forth down here as well. Got some water production up here, down here I should really say. We are currently building another construction bot here. I really want to get my hands on the driller bot technology as well. Extractor patent. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Again, I got enough of my medical supplies to be able to trade for this. I can actually buy a driller bot from them if I wanted to, but I'm not really inclined to do so at this point. So I'm just going to do this trade here. 12 medical supplies for the extra large water extractor. Storage facilities being built. Good. I did already say earlier we want to basically get our hands on some additional supplies. That's a big storage facility, as you can see. Super extractor patent acquired. So that's the overview of all the techs that we could acquire. And we got now 3 of the... looks like 3 of the 10 possible ones. I do want to start doing something around protecting my base as well. Let's first get some additional wind farms up and running. But not only wind farms, we also want to get some additional solar panels up. Okay, at the moment I've still got a good number of bioplastics, it looks like. That one is pretty much at the limit in terms of capabilities. Now, I'm not building anything here in terms of starch. Or actually, there's a small bit of starch production here. But I also got a fair amount here in terms of production of bioplastics. Now, I am very much inclined to also build an additional storage facility over here. Just for the very, very reason that I'm running out of space. Let's prioritize that one. Trading ship has landed. What do we want to do with them? Ooh, they got the onion. I unfortunately don't have enough funds at my disposal. So I'm going to let that slide for this time. Now I do suspect I do need to build an additional dorm as well. Sleeping facilities are at a premium. Where do I want to let people sleep? I probably want to get one extra one. Ideally I want to get one down here, so at least people can sleep down here as well, not only up there. Probably I want to do that down here in this form. Build a dorm. Dorm down here. Bigger one, yeah. And then I'm going to straight away connect that to the oxygen facility here. Still allows me to basically move the base down here, plus also in this direction. I occasionally get the impression that people just don't know how to move around in this game. Guy's hungry. Guy's short on water. He's moving past. Oh, actually he goes into this airlock. I thought he was going to pass it by, but okay. That storage facility is ready to be constructed. Should alleviate some of the pressure on this one here. It looks like we're getting into a position where actually we get a surplus in terms of guns. Now if I look at my actual security here, gun is no longer there, which means it should have been moved to one of my security buildings. Should mean that. I just don't see them being placed in there, so probably our guards. I've actually got them in hand. Yeah, probably need to build another oxygen producer here. So much stuff that we need to build. I want to get rid of a whole load of my starch. Alright, that should be 145. I probably want to trade that for some of those. Hold on. Let's get some more, 200. That should do the trick. 40 of our bioplastics for all of their, well, not bioplastic, it's starch. So what I should be seeing shortly is an entire column of people moving from here, picking up the starches and moving them up to that particular trading ship. Doesn't seem to work like that though. Doesn't quite seem to work like that. Okay, I get the suspicion I also need to build an additional lab for more doctors to start really producing stuff as well. I probably can build that over here in some way or fashion. Not the sick bay, but the actual lab. And of course an additional wind turbine would be great if we could build that here. Yeah. Connecting that to that. Again, additional production facilities around medical leaves. It's still wind here, isn't it? I really need for that wind to pick up again, because at the moment it's absolutely abysmal. Running out of spares, which is not really what we want to get. We also always want to get a decent level of spares at our disposal. So spares, semiconductors and spares. Okay, spares have been produced again. So I've got some in there. As you can see, lots of traffic through here. What am I building here again? Oh yeah, the dorm. At least the good thing is that I got multiple different possible connections here to the outside. So having multiple airlocks makes that a lot easier. Probably also want to build a sick bay not only up there, but also probably down here. Right, my dorm is finished. I should, in theory, have a surplus, a significant surplus in terms of bioplastic, so I should be able to build a whole raft of beds here. There we go. That'll do the trick. Oh, intruder detected, which means we need to switch over to red alert. Alright, we got some sick people because of that, unfortunately. Ooh, perfect. Our lab's been built. Like I said earlier, I want to basically be able to accommodate a whole lot of production of this sort. 60, but they actually have got the colossal solar panel as well. Now I do want to basically start focusing in more on the production of solar panels, because it looks like at the moment I'm running really dry in terms of energy production. My bots has been irreversibly damaged. Perfect. Let's briefly have a look at our statistics here. I got enough oxygen for a good number of 15 extra people, 50 extra people I should say. And in terms of water production, we do need to do something about water production because we're really running dry of that. Connection got... I thought it was getting damaged, but it looks like we actually didn't get that damaged. Good. Two starchies. Trading ship has landed. 40% commission. We can probably trade for a little bit of this. Getting a driller bot plus some money from them is of course always welcome. We're slightly overdoing it, but yeah, 12 would be a great deal. Let's get some additional TVs in here. Happy people is always a good idea. A few plants, if I can fit them in here somewhere, would be nice. It doesn't look like I can actually fit any more plants in there. Can I fit more TVs in here? No. Again at the limit, which is okay. Something we gotta live with. Starch is stored over here. We got enough food production up here. We're maintaining these here quite nicely. Again, I gotta work and go into a mine. Why are you taking this route here? There's lots of other routes to take. Like I said, the logic in terms of people moving around is occasionally questionable. Okay, structure's been built. Large solar panel. Something we could really use. That's good. One of the things that we actually haven't built yet is of course a laser cannon here, which would help in terms of the defense. And when I say that, I really mean the defense against asteroids. We want to build one on this side as well here. But what I want to do on this side as well is I want to get some additional solar panels again. And one of the things you'll see on this side as well is the fact that I already have some extra storage facilities here. I got some production facilities here already, but again, I want to be able to get additional power facilities here as well. Yet another trading ship. 40% commission. They got a whole lot of money, and the money of course is more than welcome. want to get rid of the food? Probably I first want to get rid of starch. How much starch do I want to get rid of? Let's say I want to get rid of 45. Probably means I want to get a lot of money of theirs. 350 seems like a good number. I'm basically providing them a little bit too much at the moment. There we go. Now that kind of level of starch will mean a whole level of new movement of people to basically be able to get all that starch on board the ship. As you can see, lots of people are being employed to be able to accommodate that. They're not only using this port here, they should also be using this airlock here. But I don't really see that second airlock being utilized to the same extent as this one was being utilized. Now luckily I got additional airlocks further down here. So people are able to move down there to be able to get through. This was a bar. Did I have a food consumption facility down here? I don't yet, do I? So having a bar there, but not having actually a means of eating food could be a bit of an issue. Now, I did already build a storage facility here. I've got a multi-dome here. I do want to then start building another facility here in terms of food production then. Not only food production, of course, also food consumption. Let's try it again. I'm going to build here a restaurant. There should be enough storage facility here in terms of getting all that food stuff in. Storm has died down. And we should be able to then pick up the actual items that we dropped earlier. And bring those to the ship there. Where do we stand in terms of people? 163 out of a possible facility, I believe it was of 210. Alright, so I've got lots of production up. I've basically got lots of storage facilities up here in terms of energy. Can I build more wind turbines up here? I don't think there's any extra spots here. As you can see, I'm trying to move my mouse around to find a spot to place stuff, but again, I can't find anything here. Just because there's nothing in terms of those spots at my disposal. Not a large solar panel up here. Always good. Got a large water extractor here, which is producing 12. And one of the things I haven't really built too much of is a water storage tank. Trading ship has landed. I've just done some trading already, so I'm not inclined to basically start trading with this one here. Thank you very much though. Looking at the clock though, I think it's about time for us to call it a day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save the game. And that's been saved as save 25 as you saw. And again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.